It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm joined by the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Our featured matchup tonight out in New York, where the Knicks will be going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, playing above 500 in the last few weeks, not bad. They'd like to do better. We'll see if they can add a win tonight. Well, you knew he'd get there eventually. And at this point, it appears that Kristaps Porzingis is going to be a star for a long time to come. What do you think his ceiling is as a player, Shaq?
Well, I don't know why they call him the unicorn, but everyone likes to compare him to Dirk Nowitzki, which I think is fair. But he plays with a little bit more intensity and goes to the rim often.
Well, they call him a unicorn because you don't see him very often. Or you rarely see him, or you
I've
never
never
see
seen
him.
one.
And they've said, and they're saying you never see a
That's
guy
a
like
terrible
Porzingis.
nickname. That's the worst nickname of all nicknames.
He also has a horn on his head.
No, now that's
got
all.
it.
Yeah, got it.
Okay, see, now I understand.
Right. Well, I get New Yorkers didn't give him a good review early on. They thought he was going to be a bust on
They were
draft
wrong.
day. Oh, they were so wrong. This guy is cold-blooded. He's an assassin. And Shaq, can you spell his last name, Porzingis? I'll buy you lunch if you can spell Porzingis.
Oh, you know I like to eat, so that'll be Porzingis, baby.
Oh my God,
Very
Porzingis!
nice. How do you
is
spell
so-
his first name?
First name is Kristaps. I'll take a double cheeseburger.
Oh wow, this dude.
And you get some fries for the Kristaps.
That's right.
I never thought.
Here's Kevin
Don't
Harlan.
mention food, buddy.
Where you going? Nowhere. I'll just be here waiting for you till you get back. Go out there and dunk on somebody for me. DJ Mad Hops.
The Cavaliers coming to an Eastern Conference contest in this game. Well, what better way to spend a Monday night than with the 2K Sports team and the NBA? Welcome, everyone. Along with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. For the Knicks, they continue their stretch of home games. Challenging part of the schedule, and this is where they need to buckle down and take care of business.
And right now for the Knicks, it's been a nice run they're on to start the season, especially when you compare it to the way it ended just a year ago.
Maybe too soon to start talking about this, Doris, but we see some young. The Cavaliers leading by 3. And here's Rose. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Love. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
I tell you, that timing and that awareness Love has near the rim is something you simply can't teach.
Noah the screen. Here's Ntilikina. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, I just thought their energy was lacking defensively. Just gave up way too many easy shots.
And when the defense isn't there, Greg, you really open up the floodgates for the other team. They didn't have any heart.
Here's Beasley following the basket by DJ. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first. Outside Rose. Beasley with the rebound. Knicks trail by 7. He dishes it to Noah. Noah the screen. Here's Ntilikina. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Ntilikina's got his first points of the game.
And this is something Ntilikina does remarkably well. I mean, he's a beast in that pick and roll and just has a knack for knowing where to go after he comes off the screen.
Here's Lee. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Now just a 3-point Cavalier lead.
And already you're seeing great execution from both teams.
Well, I like the synergy, right? The ball is moving well, and they're seeing that hard work pay off.
Now here's Crowder looking for his first basket still in this one. Lock at 6. Here's DJ. The Knicks pull it in. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
And their defense practically non-existent in that one. Just gave up far too many easy shots.
You could say they certainly were not on a string on the defensive end. They need to be so much better moving forward.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Cleveland. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into every game.
Go back and I'm able to, read the scouting report, and also when I get to the arena, I also watch more film on each and every.
I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there or caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it and some guys don't. But he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
And this is why coaches say be aggressive. As long as you're playing smart, good things tend to happen, even if you're on the road.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. Derrick Rose is out there with DJ. Then there's Kevin Love. Then it's Jay Crowder. And it's Korver in at the 3 slot. Love with the screen for Rose. Fires the 3. Rose can't get that one to fall. Pass to Ntilikina. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Rose kicks to DJ. Takes the 3. Ntilikina with the rebound. New York trailing. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. 13 feet away. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Yeah, you got to honor Ntilikina from mid-range. He is a quick decision maker who will cash in if you give him space.
Love kicks to Crowder. Back to Love. Buries the long-range jumper. Love's got 7.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D. And when you look at Jay Crowder, he kind of bridges that gap between role player / star player. The numbers might not wow you, but his tough play at both ends of the court is extremely valuable.
Rose kicks to Parsons. Rose a screen on Lee. Outside Korver to the right side. Here's Love, and that one is good. He's got 9.
And instead of just trying to draw the foul, Love maintains his focus despite some stiff defense. Great hands, great body control, allowing him to get it done.
Pass to Beasley. Shoots over Crowder. That one, no good. And Cleveland the other way now. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Rose kicks to DJ. It's rebounded by Noah.
Yeah, and something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Yeah, that's not a good example right there. You could have worked it around to get a better opportunity.
Noah with a screen on Parsons. Lee with the ball. Now guarded by DJ, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Every coach who's worked with Joakim Noah has loved his Warriors mentality. He absorbs the hit, completes the move, a potential and one.
And Joakim Noah, a player once known as a regular double-double machine with the Chicago Bulls, but Dora is still a force on the defensive end. But the offense just hasn't been easy to come by for him these last few seasons.
No, you're right, Kevin. For Joakim, we know he can still control the glass with his rebounding. He can still block some shots. Offensively, not the same factor. But because of his basketball IQ, he can find ways to contribute.
Rose up on top. He's covered by Sessions. Parsons for 3. Parsons can't get that one to fall.
Oh, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously cold right now, but he's trying to find that rhythm. You've got to keep working. Well, he works to find the open space behind the arc, and it pays off with the 3. Nice.
Now Rose. 6 points for him. From down in the low post, it goes. Rose has got it all tied up now for the Cavs. And Sessions kicks to Beasley. They set the pick. Jumper off the screen. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I tell you have to have a nose for the ball. Picking up points on the offensive glass, that is the relentlessness Willie is known for.
Parsons against Lee. Parsons dishes to Thompson. And it's DJ missing.
Gets it to very close range, but there was no way the defense going to back off and give him that layup.
The feed now to Lee. Back to Beasley. And Thompson sends it back.
That's where Thompson's length comes into play. You think you can sneak a shot over him, but he'll swat it right back at you.
And that one is good. Thompson's got 6.
Well, so rewarding for a player to beat everybody to the basketball and convert that second chance bucket.
Beasley the screen. Sessions with it. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Beasley can't get that one to fall.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
This is to Parsons. Crowder sets a screen for Parsons. Parsons missing again.
And out of rhythm offensively, but he continues to work at it.
Well, you can see he's sputtering a bit, but he's trying to get going. I do like that he's continuing to be aggressive.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. This time they met in Cleveland.
Their last game against this squad, they won out thanks to some big contributions from the bench.
Yeah, that second unit was fantastic in the last meeting. They infused a ton of energy and, somewhat surprisingly, a lot of points production.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Cavaliers lead by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Coach, what have you liked about your team's performance so far?
I like our physicality. I thought we came out, started the game physical. That set the tone for us early.
Well, we'll see if they can keep it up, T. Lou. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. What can you say, LeBron James? So for the Knicks, Noah comes in for Kyle O'Quinn, and it's Beasley in for Carmelo Anthony. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Crowder, he's checked in for Love. Korver comes in for LeBron. Parsons checked in for J.R. Smith. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Thomas. We've got Beasley. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Ramon Sessions. Then there's Noah. And it's Porzingis in at the power forward position. That's the 5 for New York right now. No one near Sessions as he lets it fly. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Cleveland's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Rose kicks to Korver. There's the pick. Porzingis against Crowder. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Knicks have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8.
And last season, the Knicks raised expectations with some of those big free agent signings and trades in the prior year. And let's face it, things just didn't work out quite how they had planned. Some would say they underachieved. Hard pill to swallow for a fan base that went into the year with so much hope.
Here's Rose. Here's Thompson. Not going to go that time. Great defense that time from Noah. New York leading by 3. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And a big problem for the Knicks and their shortcomings last season was their defense.
Yeah, and listen, they have some shot blocking, but as a whole, the defense lacked teeth. More than anything else, it played a part in the disappointment of last season's campaign, and it's something they'll be focusing on in the coming years.
There are not that many bigs who have Joakim Noah's court vision and court sense. That is unselfishness personified.
Kicks to Crowder. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul. Hernan Gomez is checked in for New York. Lee comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Knicks have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Sessions against Rose. Sessions passes to Hernan Gomez. The shot's good. Sessions making the play. Now it's a 7-point Knicks lead. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
On its way from Parsons for 2. And yep, couple bounces and it falls. DJ's got his second basket of the game.
And guys, what stands out to me the most of DJ's whole journey here to the NBA is that he was discovered in a street ball competition. I don't know what kind of show he put on, but apparently it was enough to get a camp invite.
Here's Crowder, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. They get Courtney Lee.
Well, make no mistake, Kevin, Crowder has got great strength inside. The defense can get physical. It doesn't matter.
Free throw good, Crowder.
And Jay Crowder, one of the bigger pieces in the trade that brought him to Cleveland, always seemed to be the odd man out with the revamped roster in Boston. But he's got some strength and length on that wing, also some toughness and depth.
I just have so much respect for how Jay Crowder plays the game. This guy works so hard for every single minute he's out there, and you love seeing that.
And Kyle Korver picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Wells, he's checked in for Cleveland. And a new group in for the Knicks. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Porzingis is coming in for Joakim Noah. Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Lee. Hardaway is subbed in for Sessions.
And for the Cavs, getting Crowder in the deal was a big part of why they went with it. He's helped fill a couple of holes Cleveland had, and he's also on a friendly contract, so he'll be a part of this team down the road.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, at the 4, it's LeBron with Love at the 5. A lethal front court pair. Isaiah Thomas out there with DJ, and it's Smith in at the small forward position. Porzingis with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. Beasley against Smith. Feeds to Parsons. A three-pointer off the mark. New York leading by 4. Anthony in the corner. And nothing is falling for him right now. Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway.
He does everything right except drain the shot.
On the wing, Hardaway. He's guarded by Thomas. Hardaway dishes to Beasley. Pass to O'Quinn from 13. He squares up and sinks it. O'Quinn's got 4 points now in the quarter.
What you like about O'Quinn in the mid-range is how quickly he pulls up for that shot.
It's a pick by Love. Smith kicks to Love. No good. He's missed 3, and he's made 4 of his 7. And here's Anthony from the arc. A shot that time, not on target.
He's cold from deep. 0 threes in the second half after hitting just 1 in the first.
And Parsons kicks to James. Over Porzingis. James with another miss.
Well, he gets the separation he needs. You can't say the same for his aim, though.
Hardaway passes to Beasley. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. And now it's an 8-point Knicks lead. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Outside Thomas. Now the pass to Love. James outside. He feeds it to Thomas. Back to James. James sets the screen for Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Thomas dishes to DJ. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Hey, the defense is content to let him prove he can make that shot, and so far, he cannot.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
You know, you love your star players making others better, and Melo with the vision there.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
I'll tell you, he hasn't been able to find the mark all night. It's a big reason they're staring at this deficit.
Hardaway kicks to Anthony. It's good from long range. And the Knicks lead by 13.
He hits one in the first half, another here. Not prolific, but the defense has to keep an eye on him.
Here's James, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It's on Porzingis.
You know what's remarkable to me is how durable and how consistently great LeBron has been. It almost appears to me, guys, he's superhuman. You expect it some.
We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Knicks.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
And LeBron is at an age where you usually see players in the downslope of their careers.
Well, certainly, Kevin, this guy, when you factor in playoffs and international play, there's a lot of miles on that body. You combine that with the fact that he's top 6 all-time in minutes, it's incredible how successful he's been. Remember, this guy takes extraordinary care of his body.
And LeBron James putting a lot of pressure on the Cavs to surround him with the talent to compete. Doris, yet right at the draft and start of free agency, the team going in a new direction in the front office.
Right, you're talking about a case of bad timing. Stars like Paul George and Jimmy Butler changing teams. You have to question the thinking to allow that front office turmoil at such a critical juncture.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. Lee comes in for Porzingis. And it's Ntilikina in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's good, 2 points.
I'll tell you what, the energy in this arena, you can feel it.
Oh, there's no doubt. This crowd is into it, and it's because of how well their guys have played tonight.
And Parsons gets it to go.
Boy, Kev, how about the recognition of Kyle Korver? Puts the pass on time and on target, makes it an easy opportunity for his teammate.
Now here's Sessions. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans. We saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
You know, when I was helping out in AAU, seems like a million years ago, we had a team that got beat by 100. 100 points. And so when you get beat like that, like we got beat tonight, it's tempting to just write it off. Yeah, the coach would just say, our shots weren't going in. We missed our rotation. We had a bad game and they couldn't miss. Even their scrubs seemed like they were shooting for the ocean. Okay? Let it go. Bad game. The very next game, we lost by 30. But that's not us. We will not do that. I mean, everything we worked on and talked about got broken down tonight. That's not acceptable to me. Is it acceptable to you? Or you? Or you? Huh? Ask yourselves that. Because it's not acceptable to ownership, or the fans, or even the freaking popcorn guy. We're gonna dissect this in film tomorrow, and we are going to learn from it so that it never happens again.
Man, he's really mad. I don't think I've ever seen him that mad before.
There's my return customer of the year.
Yo, what's up, man?
How'd that juice treat you the other day, my dude?
Bro, it was amazing. I mean, he gave me a boost like I had never felt before. My game was crazy,
No
man.
doubt.
Yo, you gotta give me another one.
Listen, I call this one the Rick Morty, okay? It's acai berry, turmeric for power, bee pollen for protein, and almond juice. Guards against putrefaction and helps keeps the zombies from sensing you, if you know what I mean.
I have no idea what you mean, but that, man, you did it again. All right, bro.
Namaste, DJ.
I'ma stay, my man.